Hi, here I am with the Ant Surah, and I will talk about the verses starting from the verse 50. They plotted and schemed, but we also plotted and schemed, while they didn't perceive. Not the consequences of their plotting, we annihilated them and all their people. Here are their homes, utterly ruined because of their transgression. This should be a lesson for people who know. We save those who believe and lead a righteous life. So here we see that actually there are some communities in religion, and those communities were destroyed by God. And the reason is that they really exaggerated. They didn't let people believe, so they stopped so that the world wasn't like a testing place. So it was so they stopped it. So they then God annihilated them. So because it's like you God cannot test them anymore, and then just send them a warners, and if they don't take lessons, then destroyed them, and they went to the hell with their own um, with their own permission, with their own desire to go to hell, like so. And actually they had to do a lot of things to not to believe. Like this is like to go to heaven probably is also not very easy, but we cannot just say like the chances of it. But we know that going hell also takes effort. So you have to make an effort to go to hell. You have to hurt people. You have to persecute good people. You have to disbelieve and be disrespectful to others, be arrogant. So, and we only have, in fact, like a maximum of 90 years to live. We're sure about it. We won't live longer, but we act like we deserve everything. And so this is indeed not good. Let's say to these people, how would you commit such an abomination publicly while you see? You practice sex with the man lustfully instead of the woman. Indeed, you are ignorant people. The only response from his people was their saying, banish Lot's family from your town. They are people who wish to be pure. Consequently, we saved him and his family. Except his wife, we counted her among the doomed. We showered them with a certain shower. It was a miserable shower upon people who had been warned. So you see that Lot's people tried to banish the family. Say praise to be God, and peace be upon his servants whom he chose. Is God better, or the idols some people set up? Who is the one who created the heavens and the earth? Who is the one who sends down to you from the sky water, whereby we produce gardens full of beauty you couldn't possibly manufacture as trees? Is it another God with God? Indeed, there are people who have deviated. Who is the one who made the earth habitable, caused rivers to run through it, and placed on it mountains, and created a barrier between the two waters? Is it another God with God? Indeed, most of them do not know. So this is important. So that they created a barrier between the two waters. Is some people it's a controversial topic. However, uh, so the controversial people claim that there is actually no such uh, barrier. They take it like a different way. But if the two waters, if there is no barrier, then it will cause, I think, the disasters, and then people cannot reach the fresh water. I think that would cause people to die. But I'm not a geography expert, so I shouldn't talk about it. But I think there are many videos defending this, the worst, and it's clear that um, there is something between the two waters, and it's important that they're not uh, transforming each other to another form, so that it creates some diversity. Um, who is the one who rescues those who become desperate and call upon him? relieves adversity, and makes you inferiors of the earth? Is it another God with God? Rarely do you take heed. Who is the one who guides you in the darkness of land and sea? Who is the one who sends the winds with good news, signaling his mercy? Is it another God with God? Most exalted is God, above having any partner. Who is the one who initiates the creation, then repeats it? Who is the one who provides for you from the heaven and the earth? Is it another God with God? Say, show me your proof if you are truthful. So this is also very important. Who is the one who initiates the creation, then repeats it? So the world is the ecosystem is sort of sustainable, and it's important that God emphasizes that. So that there's a likelihood that there is the superior predatory animal that and that animal can kill all of the humans. Say no one in the heavens and the earth knows the future except God. They do not even perceive how or when they will be resurrected. In fact, their knowledge concerning the hereafter is confused. In fact, they harbor doubts about it. In fact, they are totally heedless thereof. Those who disbelieve said, after we turn into dust, and also our parents, do we get brought out? We have been giving the same promise in the past. These are nothing but tales from the past. So this is important. So once the stories from the past, some people may like to see some change, but just because it's from the past, it doesn't mean it's a lie, it's wrong. So it can still be, it doesn't disprove it. But people want new stories, new novelty. That's why. But no, what if the novelty is not true? Like the novelty, so then they're in the very wrong direction. Say roam the earth and note the consequences for the guilty. Do not grieve over them, and do not be annoyed by their scheming. They say, when will that promise come to pass, if you're truthful? Say, you already suffering some of the retribution you challenge. Your Lord is full of grace towards the people, but most of them are unappreciative. So God is sending a lot of signs for keeping people in the right direction, and there are a lot of good people actually to follow and be with. And we see that God sends guides like books to teach us. Your Lord fully knows what their chests hide and what they declare. There is nothing in the heavens and earth that is hidden. Everything is in a profound record. This Quran settles many issues for the children of Israel, issues that they are still disputing, and most assuredly is a guide and mercy for the believers. Your Lord is the one who judges among in accordance with His rules. He is the Almighty and the Omniscient. Therefore, put your trust in God. You are following the manifest truth. You cannot make the dead nor the deaf hear the call if they turn away. Nor can you guide the blind out of their straying. The only ones who will hear you are those who believe in our revelations and decide to be submitters. At the right time we will produce for them a creature made of earthly materials, declaring that people are not certain about our revelations. The day will come when we summon from every community some of those who didn't believe in our proofs forcibly. When they arrive, he will say, you have rejected my revelations, before acquiring knowledge about them. Is this not what you did? They will incur the requital for their wickedness. They will say nothing. So this is important. You have rejected my revelations. It shows that we all have been warned by some people, or in wars, like not in wars. This is not a correct sentence. At some point, God even can show us the truth in our dreams. So then you cannot just say that there's no prophet coming to talk to you. So that's possible. God can warn us any way He wants. Have they not seen that we made the night for the rest and the day lighted? These should be sufficient proofs for people who believe. On the day when the horn is blown, everyone in the heavens and the earth will be horrified except those chosen by God. All will come before Him forcibly. So this is interesting. So that after 86, the 87 comes. This is like on the day when the horn is blown. This is also it is night or light. So it's sort of related, but not super related. Like so just to shift the topic slowly to the resurrection day. So that's all I want to say in this video. Thanks for watching this video, and hope to see you in the next video. These are my interpretation. God knows better, and and for sure there are better explanations for the verses, and we should keep searching, learning, and studying.